Hello, good morning, students. Today we are going to see Chapter 7 Human Settlements. This chapter is about a comparative study of India and Brazil with reference to settlements, patterns, and urbanization. Students, look at the figures. Here are given examples of settlement patterns in India. Figure number 7.1a and figure 7.1b. You have to observe these two figures. Now here is given one activity. Let's see this activity. Study the two types of settlement patterns in India given in figure 7.1a and 7.2b. Answer the following questions. Question number 1. Identify the type of settlements. Answer is type of settlements. Figure 7.1a, it is nucleated, and figure 7.1b, it is linear type of settlement. Question number 2. Which one is nucleated settlement? Why? Answer is settlement shown in figure 7.1a is a nucleated settlement. It is a nucleated settlement because there is found cultivable land and availability of water. Question number 3. Which one is a dispersed settlement? What could be the reason behind it? The settlement shown in figure 7.1b is a dispersed settlement because it is dense forest covered area or desert area could be the reason behind it. Question number 4. Can you guess in which regions are these settlements located in India? Answer is a settlement shown in figure 7.1a may be located in river basin and settlement shown in figure 7.1b may be located in desert or inaccessible area. We can see here there are different types of settlement patterns in India. We can see here, you have to see in this picture, there is found different type of settlements such as dispersed settlement, nucleated settlement, isolated settlement, linear settlement. It means as per the region there are different types of settlements are given here. Students, you have to see here are given some rural settlements in India or in Asia. We can see here some are linear settlements, some are nucleated settlements, some settlements are circular, some settlements are dispersed. Here you can see that some settlements are nucleated settlements. Just now we have seen in India there are different kinds of settlements as per the structure of the land, as per the climatic factors, as per the availability of water, as per the slope of the land and the level of development. It means climatic factors, availability of water, slope of the land and the development of level of development. These factors are greatly affected to the pattern of settlement in India. Just we have seen India has 5 physical divisions. As per the physical division, as per the availability of climatic condition, there are found different kinds of settlement patterns. In the river basin area of Ganga, Narmada, Godavari, etc., there is found nucleated settlement. On the other hand, in the hot and arid area, it means in third desert, there is found scattered human settlement. It means settlement is found as per the physical structure of the land, as per the climatic condition. In India, nucleated settlements are seen in northern Indian plains and eastern coastal regions. Besides these, nucleated settlements are found throughout the plateau regions of the Narmada Valley, paddy lands in Bihar, UP, the plateau, and several other cultivated parts of India. On the other hand, dispersed settlements are found in the tribal parts. Dispersed settlements means settlements are not compact, are not close. Such kind of settlements are called dispersed settlements. And dispersed settlements are found in the tribal parts. Tribal means where the tribal communities are living. That part is called tribal part. Tribal covering central part of India. It means dispersed settlement is found in the central part of India, eastern and southern Rajasthan. Himalayan slopes and the land with a dissected and uneven topography. It means dispersed settlement is found in Thar Desert, in the arid region, in the Himalayan slopes, because we know that Himalayan region is covered by mountainous ranges. Most of the area is snow covered area. So slopy part of Himalayan ranges is not good for human settlement like a plain region or plateau region. It means if there is a arid land, sandy land, or if their climatic condition is not good, if the structure of the land, if there is a rugged topography, structure of the land is not flat, such kind of areas are not good for human settlement. Therefore, there is found dispersed settlement. Generally, we have seen nucleated settlement is found in the valley areas because river basin areas, valley areas are always good and useful for human settlement. Therefore, there is found nucleated settlement. What is meant by nucleated settlement? Nucleated settlement means very compact and close settlement. Valley areas, in plain areas, in plateau areas, there is found nucleated settlement because of such kind of parts are useful for human settlement. So there is found nucleated means compact settlement. Settlement which is close to each other. In India, compared to urban settlements, rural settlements are found in greater numbers. Because India is an agricultural country, most of the people are engaged in primary occupation in agriculture. Therefore, in rural areas, there is found greater number of population. But nowadays, due to the scientific progress, due to the modernization, due to the urbanization, urban settlements are found in urban areas. In India, in urban areas, nucleated settlement is found. It means there is a compact settlement. Settlement is very close to each other because of we know that in urban areas there is a more population and less land. Think about it. Tell whether settlements shown in image 7.1a and b are urban or rural. The settlements shown in image 7.1a may be urban and the settlements shown in image 7.1b may be rural. Let's recall. Some amenities and facilities are given here. Tick in the relevant column and complete the table on the basis of their presence in urban and rural areas or both. And write 5 sentences on each with examples from your vicinity. Vicinity means surrounding. First given amenity available in villages and available in cities. First amenity petrol pump. It is not available in villages. It is available in cities. Second, theatres. Theatres are available, I think, in villages and in cities also. But most of the theatres are available in cities. Weekly market. Weekly market is available in villages as well as in cities. Next one, primary health center. Primary health center is also available in both, in villages also and in cities also. Next one, police outpost. It is available in cities, but when the village area is big, then there is also available such kind of facility. Next one, art gallery. Art gallery is available in only cities. Next one is Gram Panchayat. Gram Panchayat is available in only villages. Next one, Agricultural Produce Market Committee, APMC. It is available in villages as well as in cities. Next, primary school. Primary school is available in villages as well as in cities. Senior school. Senior school is available in cities. College. College is available in cities nowadays, but it is available in villages also. Next one, shop. Shop is available in villages as well as in cities. Next one, multi-speciality hospital. Multi-speciality hospital is not available in villages. It is available in cities. Next one, metro station. Metro station is not available in villages. It is available in cities. Next one, bus station. Bus station is available in villages as well as in cities. Last one is university. University is not available in villages. It is available in cities only. Students, you have to write 5 sentences on each with examples from your vicinity by own.